Hello and welcome to the eezee Speak Academy Pronunciation Skills Workshop. My name is Howard, and in today's video we're going to do a deep dive into the consonants of the English language. Isn't that a lot of fun? But we'll do our best today. Let's get started. First thing I want you to realize is that we're reviewing a lot of material, so we had to break it up. Now, consonants are just a small part of a larger evaluation that reviews 124 sounds. So today's lesson is focused on the consonants, which you can see in the middle of this page. The process we're going to follow is I'm going to ask you to listen to a client audio example. I will assign a 1 to 5 rating for each sound. Then you'll see how I recorded it. I record them on the top line for the first evaluation I do, and then subsequently, in our case it was 10 or 12 hours later, I would record the second instance of the evaluation. And this gives us a chance to compare several weeks apart. What happens is you score things 1, 3, 5, and 1 is poor, 3 is okay, 5 is quite good. So what we do is we look at this and we compare the numbers, and we work on the numbers that are 3 or less. This allows us to compare performance over time and also lets us get an idea of how well the training is going and what results we have so far. So here is the actual assessment form. If you're going to do one of these, I strongly encourage you to print it out. I just circle the numbers. The first evaluation I usually conduct at the first training session, and you'll hear it in a second, and then I record on the sheet the number that I conclude it is. Very subjective, but that's just the way it is. I just want to remind you, you can download the evaluation page for free. The link is in the video description, and not only is there a link for this evaluation, but the other ones that we've already recorded videos on. So I'm going to play the audio for you now, and then you'll see in a moment what my evaluation is.
Bed, day,
fin, like on a fish.
fin, sick, hat, judge, kick, like, mom, new, pin, run, sit, tip, then,
X-ray. If you're going to be in a hospital, you will say this word 5 times a day.
Okay, I don't understand.
X-ray.
X-ray. Yes. Zoom.
Based on what you just heard, this is my evaluation of that audio. So let me first point out that the evaluation 1, again, is done on the first day. So as you can see, I rated the B in bat as a 5. The C I didn't hear, so I'm just showing it to you. Sometimes you miss it, you have to catch it. The D in day was a 5. The F in fin was a 3. The G in fig was a 3. The H in hat was 3. Judge, 5. Kick, her K's were good. Like, the L was good. The M in mom was good. What's important here is that we're not rating the word like. I'm rating the L sound here. I'm not rating the quality of the whole word. So this is my evaluation. So here we would identify the 3s as some weaknesses that we should review later on. Here on this slide, I've combined the results from the first evaluation and the second evaluation. So the first evaluation is across in the white area, and underneath it is the second evaluation, which is with the black background. And we do that for each letter. What's helpful here is that you compare the bottom and the top numbers, and you look for changes. And when you have improvement, like in Finn, you went from 3 to 5, that's a good thing. If there are areas in this particular evaluation, her consonants were good, but what we look for are increases, one over the other, to show improvement. And in general, if you have a 3 or less, we flag that to be reviewed and worked on. Now, here's my evaluation of those comparative numbers. In general, the consonants are quite good. I would only recommend that we add focus to the sounds that rated 3 or less. So here we're specifically looking at, and I'm looking at what's with the black background, the G in fig, and then the S in sit, and the T in tip. But generally, this is a pretty good evaluation. Some comments. I just want to point out that evaluations are challenging because, as you can see, they happen very quickly, and they're often spoken by an unfamiliar and culturally different voice. But the thing to remember here is this is just like when you meet somebody for the first time. They might be from a different country or town, and you have to make adjustments in pronunciation and your ability to listen. It's also important to remember that we all hear things differently. Therefore, whatever evaluation I might do could easily be different from what you do. And remember, the sound quality, the quality of the spoken word, is in the ear of the beholder. And please remember, this whole process is really designed to help you fine-tune your hearing so that you can identify, isolate, and correct your pronunciation as you're speaking. This is really what I want you to learn from this. And also that the evaluations, as you can see, are quick and easy to do. They give you a consistent methodology to use now in your training and as you progress over time. Strongly encourage you to use this tool and the other evaluation tools together. They each approach pronunciation measurement in a different way. You can use this process not only to help yourself but others. Definitely complete the remaining video set. In future videos, we'll cover the sounds and the initial and final consonant blends. And what's good about this learning process is that you can apply this toward your own evaluation should you do them in the future. And I certainly encourage you to do that. Well, that's it for now. This is Howard. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in a future video. Bye for now. Thank you for watching, listening, and putting your brain to work. As we end the video, I would like to ask you to support the channel. If you are inclined, click thumbs up to give us a like. Click the subscribe button to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. If you have the time, please leave a comment and share your experience. Please know that I appreciate and value your viewership and comments very much. And finally, always remember to speak slowly, clearly, and completely, using adequate air for each sound. This is the ultimate key to your success. This is Howard saying bye for now.